Hey Mom, try this. See if this little routine works. You'll recognize this screen when you have your phone plugged in, synchronized. You know, like my cable is up here. You got to crawl on the ground to put yours in. And it's leading up to the phone, so I can't show you any further. But this screen will eventually come up. I don't know if you have to pull it up on mine. It just pops up along with an icon down there that lets you know that it's loaded your pictures and do you want to save them or what have you. So when you're at this menu with your phone that you currently have, because you're going to give that to Dad, so you want to take all that data off there and you're going to put it on to the phone I gave you. So you'll go right here, whereas mine says Brad's iPhone, yours will probably say DJ's. Click on that, and this different menu comes up. Summary, info, apps, tones, music. And then in the middle here, it'll show your phone. It'll have the name. You should have 6.0. I never did hear if you were able to get the new software. 6.0 for future reference. There's where your serial number is. It's also on the phone under general settings. And right here, you check for updates. You'll see mine says yours is up to date. It will check again on October the 7th. And then right here, restore. You'll hit restore. And well, before you do that, back up. Before you do that, go right here, back up to the iCloud. You know, the newer phones, you could do it from the phone. I couldn't find where to do it on your phone, so you have to do it right here, which is the same thing. It's just not as convenient. Back it up to iCloud. As soon as you click on that, you got to go down here and hit apply. I think it says, and then it should automatically sync. If not, it's never harmful to sync. If you're not sure, just hit sync. Go back up to there and do the same thing after you click on back up to the computer. And you see now it says apply. You'll hit apply and then sync if it doesn't already sync for you. Then after you get through with that, if you don't forget, no big deal. I just go back and set it back up on for iCloud. And as you can see here, it goes back to sync. And let it do that process. And then after it's done that, after you've backed everything up from your current phone you have now, go in the phone under settings and general, and I think scroll all the way to the bottom and you hit reset, and then another screen will come up. You want to reset and erase everything, yes, and then you will come here and hit restore, and it'll take your phone back to like it was when you first took it out of the box with nothing on it. It'll be a brand new phone for Dad to start loading stuff. And that's what I was implying today on the text. That's not going to be fun because you've got to relearn your phone from scratch for him at the same time that you're going to be building my old phone up for yourself, because his is not going to have any of your stuff on there because you're transferring your stuff over to my phone. All right, so when you get through doing all that, you'll unplug it and you'll plug my phone up, and you won't have this yet because over in here in the middle it's going to ask you, do you want to set this up as a new phone, or do you want to set this up from data that's been saved under your iCloud. Well, obviously, you don't want to set it up as a new phone. You want to transfer the data that you saved on there. So you're going to choose that icon, and you're going to download everything that you saved onto the new, onto your new phone, which is my old phone. And then you're gonna be at a point somewhere along there to where you got to let it know that this is a different phone, a new phone. You're gonna have two phones on the same account, because since you didn't choose set up as a new phone, after you set mine up for yourself and you come back to this, you're gonna put your old phone for Dad. You're gonna hook it up and do just the opposite. When you come to right here, after you've gone there and clicked on there, you're gonna come here and when it asks you, do you want to set this up as a new phone? Boom, there you have it. And that should tell the brains of the Apple library that you got one phone on here that's just transferred old data, and you got one phone that's starting over from scratch. And if you have a problem with that, my phone that I gave you should still be under Apple Care protection, where you can call and get a customer service rep, and they're Johnny on the spot right now because they're trying to sell and aid and assist people to buy, the new phone, the new toy, the new gimmick that's out. When you call them, you'll have to give them the serial number for my phone that will be yours, as well as the phone for Dad that used to be yours, to let them know, what's going on. You just tell them in layman's terms what's going on, and then tell them, you got a 3GS that you're going to give to your husband, because your son just upgraded from a 4, not the 4S, but the 4. He just upgraded from the 4 to the 5. And so now you want to transfer your old data onto your son's old phone, and you want to transfer your old data from your old phone down. No, you're going to transfer your data onto my phone. Then you're going to take your old phone down to ground zero. You're not going to transfer anything there, because you're going to be starting over from scratch as a new phone for Dad. And just as you found it to be, quite adequate and comparable for your needs, it'll be more than enough for what he needs to do. And I would suggest to keep it, embrace it, help him embrace it with a KISS. Keep it simple, stupid, KISS, and don't overwhelm him with a lot of apps. Just keep the basics on there. Because, as you know, and as we discussed, this stuff can get intimidating if a lot of it's thrown at you at one time. And the way I looked at it was, if I don't learn this stuff in my age, with my generation, then I'm going to be comparable to what an ignorant person who couldn't read or write was like in the 70s. So I had to make a quick decision, and there was really no decision to be made. It was something I had to do. Whereas, kind of as the bill payer and the organizer of the family, you do have to have a working knowledge. Dad's opinion is, it doesn't make a rat's ass whether I learn to turn a computer on or not. I've made my millions, and I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the golden years. And I can't blame him. If I grew up in that era and that generation, I might have the same exact opinion of it all. But anyway, that being said, I hope that's a good initial training start for you. This is my first ever training video, so I'm sure, as with any discussion I have, whether it be on voicemail or live, it can be condensed to about 1/10 of the original version. But bear with me for this. Some of this is new to me as well, so we'll learn together and be birds of a feather. All right. Now I'm going to go rub lotion on my skin of leather. Bye.